Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Free Talk Friday. We are getting pretty close to episode 52, man. That's all I'm going to say right now. Also, it is July 1st, 2016. 3 days I will be celebrating the independence of my country from Great Britain, because America is basically the evolved form of Britain, and as we all know, the evolved forms of species tend to outlast the non-evolved form, which basically means the UK will slowly die out in the next 5 to 6 years, which is probably why they left the EU. Anyways, enough shots fired from me. Today is July 1st, Friday at 9:02 p.m. Welcome. A lot of shit happened this week. Like, big things happened like every single day. A lot of shit happened. But I guess I'll just talk about what happened today. So, got my check yesterday, last night at work. Really awesome. So this morning I got up and I went down to cash it. I walked all the way down. It's about, I think, a quarter mile from where I live, so it's not that far, but it was like 102 outside. I was wearing this shirt. As you can tell, it is a cool Beatles shirt, but I tore the sleeves off to show off my manly muscles, of which I have none. But I went down there, and I guess today was the first day of this bank's customer appreciation week. So when I went in to cash my check, there was like cookies and juice, and everybody was so nice, and they had music playing, and I was like, the fuck? They also had a bunch of July 4th paraphernalia around, a bunch of American flags and stuff. That was pretty neat too. Nice touch. Anyways, I went in, I was talking to the bank teller, and she was asking me questions. She's like, do you have an account here? And I was like, no, I don't. And she was like, do you live in town? And I was like, yes. And she's like, do you have a bank in town? And I was like, no. She's like, well, you're in luck. And I was like, okay, let's go ahead and listen. Because I had actually thought about getting a bank account, a new one, somewhere here in town that is transferable somewhere else, just a new bank account. And so I looked into their stuff, and their stuff isn't bad. So I talked to her for a little bit, and we ended up getting a checking account going. So I went and I sat down, and I'm waiting, and eventually I don't know what you would call them, because it was the teller, and then she put me to somebody else. I don't know what you would call that person, some associate or something. I don't know. I don't know bank terminology. Also, I look really fucking shiny. Why am I so shiny? Anyways, I ended up talking to her, and I got a new checkings account and everything. And since I am a brand new member, and it was the first day of their bank's appreciation week of their customers, I got a bunch of cookies and juice, and I also got this bag here. This is the bank I went to, Tri-Counties. This is the bag here. It is a customer appreciation summer survival bag. It's also, as you can see, recycled. So that is nice. I don't know what percent is recycled. It could be 1% for all I know. It could be 100%. It could be 0%. 0 is a percent. So, I'm not going to worry about that. But we're going to do an unboxing. I already unboxed it, but we're going to unbox it right here live at the making of this video. So, first thing we have is this bag. It is a nice bag. I enjoy this bag. However, I am not a female, so I'll probably not be walking around this bag. But it is quite luscious, and you put a lot in here. Feels like it could hold quite a bit of weight, maybe 20 pounds, especially for a bag I got for free. That's not bad. So I like the material. It's pretty big. I feel like it's mainly made for papers, and just a few things on the bottom is big, kind of for fashionable reasons. The logo and stuff on the front, not too big, so it's not super distracting, but you know who made it, so it's pretty cool. You always got a little bit of branding. So first thing we got here, got a water bottle. This is a Nestle water bottle. Did not taste like chocolate, unfortunately, but it was very nice. Since it was 102 outside, I immediately drank all of this, and I will refill this with water and freeze it, so I have freezy water later. So that's the first item we got. Next item, also water related. This is a Tri-Counties Bank water thingy. It's like a one of those sports water bottles. I already drank all the water out of it. I had actually filled it earlier, and then I drank all the water of it. But I'm going to refill this and throw it in the fridge, so I have cold water later. So I have freezy water and cold water. And those are the two kinds of waters you always need. Unless you're, like, dying or something, and then you need, like, boiling water. But you don't really need any of those containers for that. Courage is barking at something. Courage, stop barking at things. Alright, so next thing. I got my bank book thingy. This is for my checking account. I'm not going to show you the inside because it's got a bunch of my info in it, and that would not be good. But it comes with some free checks. I got a couple free checks in here. I got a receipt thing for how much is currently in my deposit. I got a logbook that tells you... Oh, I could just cover that. Can I just cover this? Yeah, I can just cover that. I got a logbook for how much money goes in, and so that way I can easily tell how much is in it. Alright, next we got your account information. Love this stuff. Inside is a bunch of papers and things that tell you stuff. I also have my own bank person named Manuela. Her name is Manuela. I swore she looked like she was straight out of Germany, though. She did not look like a Manuela. But, you know, maybe Manuela's a Scandinavian name. I don't know. But she works there at the bank, and I have her personal number for my account. So that's awesome. Thank you, Tri-County. I appreciate this little, what would you call this, a folder? This folder of information. Alrighty. We're getting close to the end here. Oh, you know what else I thought you could use this bag as? You could use this bag for trick-or-treating. Totally just skipped my mind until right now. Totally use this as a trick-or-treat bag. Alright, next thing we got. Alrighty, this one's pretty cool. This is a Tri-Counties Bake Service with Solutions Antibacterial Hand Sanitizer. Boom. And it's got a little thing on the back here. It's like how to use. Please don't spray it in your eyes, basically. This is pretty cool because it's got a little thing right here, and you just kind of... I don't know if you guys can see that, but it smells really good. It smells like berries. Like it legitimately smells like some sort of juice, and I kind of want to eat it. Anyways, and lastly, we have a Tri-Counties Bake. All right, Service with Solutions Natural Beeswax Lip Balm. Now this is not opened. Fun fact: I don't use lip balm. I don't use any of the chapstick or anything like that. Carmex, those are the only two one I know. But I don't use any of that because I think it's bad for you. It's bad for your lips, so I don't do that. Anyways, this episode turned out to be kind of long. Holy shit, yeah, this episode turned out to be kind of long. I didn't mean it to be this long. But that's all the stuff I got, and it was a pretty good day. Anyways, your question for this week: do you hold a bank account? Do you hold one? Not everybody does, and I highly suggest everybody does. I now have 2 banks. My goal is to have 45. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching this episode of Free Talk Friday. I'm probably going to edit some things just because they're so loud. Not so loud. Just because it's so long. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day.